normal.
Yeah.
All right, I'll set a timer. I don't know what episode we're on. I'm on a night train.
There's so many.
I'm on a night train. Do you know any of the lyrics to that Guns N' Roses
That's
song?
That's the only.
I think he's like, I'm gonna crash and burn. You'll never learn.
He doesn't even look like the same person anymore.
No,
Have you seen him recently? Like, he did a whole
looks
speech.
like us combined.
Dude, he did a whole speech and he just goes, I'm gonna shut up now. And it's like, dude, you're fucking lead singer of Guns N' Roses.
He stinks.
Well, you know who else stinks is I was doing a video of Opie popped up on my fucking
Go
thing.
to your camera. Go to your camera.
What?
No,
I don't
if
care.
you're talking.
I'm talking. I don't give a shit.
I'm trying to sweat over here. I'm going to clean myself off.
No, I got a thing of Opie.
He's an asshole.
Dude, it's useless.
Yeah.
Completely. All the stuff he was talking about COVID. And he's like, everyone just says it's just like getting the flu. And he's like, I was dying. And like, you're a fucking asshole.
Stop it.
Dude,
who's even saying stuff like that anymore?
I don't know who even talks to him. But I don't know how he still has so much money. Mm-hmm. How?
They were getting, well, I think they got, what did they get? They got like paid really big. And then I think when they were on XM, they were getting large amounts of money per episode. And I think Jim got paid during that time as well.
Well, yeah, he bought his apartment.
Yeah,
he bought an apartment
Remember
for
all
$3
that?
million
Yeah,
or something.
That was so fun to listen along to that show.
Anthony.
Where did you think it would go, though?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, but Anthony bought or is building a house in
Where's he going? Texas?
No, South Carolina. So he's been building a house for so long. He sold his other mansion, his McMansion, and he's been living in an apartment downtown.
The one he has in New York?
Yeah.
That he does for the studio? Or for the...
So he lives there, and he's like, I have to sign a whole new lease because it took that long because they can't get building supplies.
Yeah.
But he said he's going to go from $65,000 a year for taxes to $3,500.
Oof. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. South Carolina. I don't mind the Carolinas.
Myrtle.
I had a cousin who lived in, I believe, South Carolina. We used to go down there.
Myrtle's the best.
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
We're not going on vacation. Well, I just got back from vacation. That was my vacation.
Yeah, you don't need another vacation.
That was fucking crazy, dude. That was so crazy.
Yeah, I was talking. I sent a message to your brother, and I go, "Are you aware your brother's in Las Vegas?" And he goes,
He didn't know.
No.
Yeah, I didn't really tell anybody.
"No,
I just went.
no."
There's like people who follow my social media and like enjoy seeing pictures and the dumb shit I do, and I don't have enough content to like constantly keep posting. So like when I go on hikes, I'll just take pictures of cool shit because you need to keep feeding the algorithm. And people who don't use social media for a business or whatnot, like if you stop doing it, your views and everything go down. So
I don't have any views.
you have to keep feeding it. Like it's the same way with YouTube. If you don't consistently put out YouTube, your numbers drop because it's out of the algorithm.
You know, the smartest thing I ever saw was Cletus McFarlane. Every year in May, he does the Month of Freedom. He does a show.
Off?
No, does a show every day. He puts out a show every day, and all
probably
his
drives
numbers,
his numbers,
way the fuck out. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna, because I learned how to basically take pictures with an iPhone from hiking every day. So the new phone I got, the 13, there's like all these different options for taking photos. So you can really take fast photos and just feed the algorithm. Because Jared was like, why don't you edit any of these? And I'm like, it's for speed. You have to, first of all, it's a story and it's gone in 24 hours. So I'm not going to edit something. And then,
But the cameras are good enough now anyway.
Yeah, you really don't got to fuck around with them too much. So, yeah, Jared goes out there for work, and we've been talking about doing it for probably
You guys did it?
the last 3 years. Yeah, we've been wanting to fuck behind Gina's back. We didn't want to ruin the pop-up, so we did it in Las Vegas.
Yeah, why not?
So he goes out there for work, and he's like, look, the flight's ridiculous, but I have so many points from traveling. I can get you a cheaper flight, and we will have 3 nights paid for room and board. So when he goes out there, he gets...
Well, he doesn't get it from his work, right?
Yeah, well, well, the client puts him up in the hotel because of from what I understand, I got to really see kind of what he does a little bit more. But let's say the convention center they're doing at, there's usually a hotel that has a convention center. So that convention center, they'll give us a room to where he was. So we were in the Palazzo, so that's where the client was having it. And those rooms are fucking awesome. Their standard room is like over 700 square feet. So like we had 2 beds, king size beds, and it was like that's what you walked into. Then it dipped down into a living room, and then you could press a button and the shades automatically opened up to Las Vegas. And that's the same price as the crappy Mirage hotel we stayed in the following week or the following day. So it was kind of lined up, and then I was like, all right, how much money do I need? And he's like, it's not that much. Here's the number. And I'm like, I can do that in pop-ups. So I did a bunch of pop-ups, got a bunch of extra cash, and said, fuck it. And we went out there.
Because I saw your pictures. You were eating at all these places, and I was like, how is he affording all this?
Dude, it was expensive. Yeah. It was, but I also I went in knowing, because a lot of people were like, it's so expensive. And I was like, yes, but this is my first time. Let me experience expensive. Yeah. Everyone goes out and spends the money, so that's what I'm doing. So, you know what I mean? But a lot of it too, I was only really eating, the first day we got there, I only ate once because the food's so big and they give you so much. So when I was out by myself, that's when I was kind of eating more, where I would because people were telling me where to go. So Samantha Franco was like, go to this barbecue place. I've been out there. My husband, I think used to work it or manage it. And she was like, go here. It was Soul Belly Barbecue. But across the street was a pizza place. So I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to get a slice here. And then I just got a piece of sausage over here. It's also crazy the amount of people that don't realize that how much food I do that you don't think I would know how to manage eating all day.
Yeah, no.
Plus I was high. I was high as shit.
Did you go to the all you can eat buffets and get some?
No, we didn't do any buffets.
Some of the blue. We didn't do some of the yellow.
We didn't do any of the buffets. I wanted to. I let Jared take me wherever he wanted. So he's been out there for so long. I really got to see the best of Las Vegas, and it was
which
awesome.
is worth its weight in gold.
Because if I go back there, I'm not going to repeat what we did. I saw where you can not spend money, which is Old Vegas, where we were in a hotel and got a beer and a hot dog for $5. Yeah. There's definitely their spots, but we got there, landed. I got introduced to a couple people that are on the road with him a lot, and they were really fucking cool guys. And we hit up the show Absinthe, which was really funny. It was this Tony Clifton type guy who was busting anyone's balls who were in the first three rows. And I was so glad we were not there because he just shredded everybody. Yeah. And then he had a sexy sidekick. And then it was funny. It was super sexual. It was sultry. It was then it was circus acts. And it was the perfect thing to be introduced to you're not home. Yeah. We were in a circus tent. Yeah. There was all this shit everywhere. And then that's when we kind of did a lot of the tourist stuff. We got out of there on a real big high. We were drinking big beers. And then they took me to the Bellagio fountains and did all that. And then we just kind of did it from there. Then day 2, I was by myself. And then I was kind of learning the walking. The walking's not bad. It's very similar to New York. But if you want to cross the street, you got to go up an escalator, over a thing, and then over over the bridge, and then down. So it adds 5 minutes on to all of your walking. But I walk every day, so walking wasn't a thing. And the weather wasn't as bad as everyone said it was going to be.
But isn't it amazing how you can see something in a distance? You're like, that's not that far.
Yep.
And then you just start walking, and you're like, fuck.
I did that on the way back, and I was super sweaty and just disgusting because I was walking all day, and I'm like, hey, I'm almost back at the room. And then I wasn't. I had to cross through a casino. It was so much fun. The Palazzo, when we first got there, was it was just so awesome. The inside, they had the food court, but then they literally had gondola rides with these guys on boats going through the water, and then the ceilings are painted blue. And I saw a little bit of that in Atlantic City way back in the day when Caesars and things were popping back there, but it was nothing like what this was. And then the first place we went was it was Black Tap something, and we got a cheeseburger, and that place was fucking that set the bar immediately because it was a prime rib burger. It was not regular hamburger, and I think they put, I know you can add butter in a burger, and then so they either had chunks of butter in a burger, which I've seen on burger shows.
I did that,
and then
I did it. Works.
It's so much more flavor.
So if you
or they bathed it in a butter.
So I did burgers the one day at my house, and I was teaching a kid, and we were doing smash burgers, and I froze butter and chopped it up into little tiny pieces and mixed it in with the meat. So as it cooked, it releases out. Or
it was really salty, which it was a lot of salt that I'm not used to. I've never been to a restaurant where it was that salty. So I was like, this is salted butter in here.
Yeah.
So it was either bathed on top like you do a steak, or like I said, it was ground in.
Have you ever had?
Or I'm wrong.
Have you ever had kibbe?
No,
Which
I
is
don't
like
know what that
Syrian.
means. Sounds like the fucking neighbor on.
No,
fucking
what Kimmy?
Yeah,
no.
What was that on?
Kibbe?
Fucking he just died. Somebody murdered him. Bob Saget.
Bob Saget, yeah, in Full House. No, kibbe is like a Syrian food. Like it is it's some kind of it's like a beef that's mixed with like pine nuts, but they cook it in butter. And then they literally put it on this like conveyor belt, and it just gets drizzled with butter. So all it does is absorb all this butter the whole time. So when it comes out, it's dry, and you're like, "Oh, this isn't bad." And you eat it, you're like, "This is so healthy."
See, like they had a bunch of like stunt burgers, and it was like a lot of bullshit on the burgers. If you got a milkshake, like a piece of cake was on top of it.
Yeah,
really over the top stuff, but very good. Not like cheaply done, like a Red Robin's type thing where it's a stunt and then it just sucks. You could tell like it was good cake.
Yes.
Like so, that was the first thing where I was like, oh, it's hard to get a bad meal in Las Vegas. So that was really cool. And then we went to the show. We went out all night, and then we were wrecked. Like the first night, Jared was like, "We're not going that hard," and he said it 3 or 4 times. And if Jared says something like that 3 or 4 times, it means that it's the opposite's going to happen. Yeah. So we went out. The guy who was there to work with him, because I didn't realize like they sent out another guy, and then like he has a specialty, and then he takes care of stuff, and then it's so it's just kind of delegated out to the project. It was interesting to see what he does outside of being around here, and I don't know if I would ever want to do what he does. It just seems stressful. So we ended up going to the Grand Lux, which is basically like this really cool looking bar, but it's the equivalent of like a diner menu, but on steroids. Yeah. So we're all fucked up, and we're just sitting there, and it's only 12 o'clock, but in PA it's 3 a.m. So we're like done, and it's 12. And I'm like, oh, we're going to get so much sleep. And he's like, we're not. It's 3 a.m. at home. So we ended up getting wings, which were fantastic. They were like a Buffalo style sports bar wing. And then I got to pick something. He got to pick something. I picked a pastrami egg scramble. It had cheese, pastrami, potatoes, onions, peppers, and all this cheese on it. And then he got chicken and waffles, and we ate all of it.
Sure you did.
And like we're like, because I like look back and like I was talking to him the next day, and like we're leaning on the bar, and he's just like, these waffles, and then like I'm just eating pastrami, and I look over, and there's like 2 girls who work at the casino who just got off, and they're just like, but like what's cool is like it's Vegas, so like that isn't bothersome.
No, because there are people there that don't really like legitimately sleep.
Yeah,
they're like,
and they're used to it. Because I kept being like, sorry, like I'm really high, and she's just like, it's not like we're at the Sands. Yeah. Like everybody's just fucking. Vegas was really cool to the part where everybody's in their own little bubble.
Sure.
There was no I saw more bullshit go on at the Jersey Shore.
Well, yeah, it's Jersey.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, there was quadruple the amount of people walking around. I didn't see as many homeless as I do in Philly.
No, it's like when I went to New Orleans.
Oh, we'll get into Philly later, that fucking airport.
So, New Orleans, when I was there.
Shampoo blew up everywhere.
I want to go back to there, and my wife probably won't let me, but we went there for recovery one time, and we were there, and it's just like, it's the Wild West.
Yeah.
You literally walk down the street, and you go in a bar and you get a drink, and if you have a bottle of beer, they just put it in a bag. Yeah, everyone's drinking all day long.
Yeah, we walked around, and we didn't know if we could have a bottle. You can have a can, and then Jared was like, well, so then we just ended up stopping at this bar, and like, it was cool. Like, we just had these like, we just had these like little moments. Like, we hung out at this bar and got a couple drinks there. It was early on. I still wasn't adjusted to the city and was like still kind of like new. I texted my mom, and she's like, how is it? And I said, I'm so distracted I can focus. I was like, I'm home.
You should have just said.
Everyone's like, I can't believe you're out there for 5 days. I was like, I would live here. I would live here.
You should have just said, like, I finally met my soulmate, Mom. She promised me she'd freak out.
I would go back out to Vegas. I'm going to go back out to Vegas, but I told Jer, I was like, I would buy a piece of land in the desert.
I don't know. I mean, remember Sabraki lived out there?
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm over it. Like, he got over after a while.
I would like to, like, I want to get little spots places. Like, I'm not buying a home around here, and I want to get eventually to places where I could just fly to. You know, like what you're talking about, how Kumiya
So,
had his little
did you-
studio.
but did you
except for
see-
mine's just in the fucking old Nazareth furniture.
What
not in New York.
I said I wanted to do, and my wife was just like, "Wow, it's great. He's gonna leave us here and the kids." And I go, "But
Yes,
I
yes,
wanted
I
to do is I showed her a video of that dude from fucking Demolition Ranch, and him and all his fans were like, "Hey, we're going to this burnout event or whatever." They were just VRBO, same as Airbnb, same kind of thing. They slept in a fucking redid like airport hangar. It's literally at the airport.
That's awesome.
You walk in and you go upstairs and the whole thing's redone, and it's like, I forget how much square footage. It's got like 5 bedrooms, all this stuff. It's like you can do that all around the country.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome to go visit these places and stay in cool fucking places.
It made me want to travel. Like as soon as because I haven't been in an airport since I went to Punta Cana, so I was probably 28. So over 10 years ago, and everything's changed since fucking all this bullshit going on. So I was really worried about, not worried, but like I didn't know what to do. So I called Henry because he's flying a lot now with his new job, and Jared told me some things and put everything in bags, and you got to take your fucking electronics out and all that shit. But as soon as we got there, like the people at the airport were just so mean and so rude. And I said to Jared, I was like, man, I go, this is very like militant. And he goes, no, he goes, we're in Philly. He goes, this fucking airport sucks. He goes,
Oh, they're
he goes,
assholes.
it's the worst fucking airport out of everywhere. They beat the shit out of my luggage on the way home.
They went through my luggage.
They didn't go through mine, luckily, because I was a drug mule on the way home. I was a little drug mule on the way home.
They went through all my shit, and then they tested my hands because I had explosives in my hands.
Because of shooting all the time. Yeah.
And I go, fuck off. And they were like, oh, go do this and stamp over here. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, come on. Yeah. They're horrible. Oh, no, I watched Philly. I had a brand new fucking Jägermeister, like one of those lanyards. I attached it to my suitcase. I was like, this is going to be cool. I can drag my suitcase. I'm on the plane watching them load the plane. And one of these fucking degenerates at Philadelphia Airport takes my thing off, looks at it, takes the lanyard out, puts it in his pocket, and loads my bag, and I'm knocking on the window going, what the fuck? So I tell the lady, and she goes, whatever. It is what it is.
Yep.
What a piece of shit airport.
Yeah.
And city, fuck you.
Yeah. I was down there. I saw RZA with Cummings. We went, and I forget where the area was that we were at, but it was just like stepping over homeless people and shit. Over by Chinatown.
Do you see the videos of Kensington? Mm-mm. Oh, it's hilarious. It's literally The Walking Dead. They're zombies. They're so fucked up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They walk around. It's like a stupid bomb went off and everyone's there.
Yeah. So like,
shame.
they really fucked my suitcase up on the way home. They didn't go through it, which I was glad because like the zippers are fucked up. Like I have to get new luggage 100%.
You got to get the hard case shit.
Yeah. So Jared's a hard case. Like Jared's a pro. He's been.
Well, I can tell you, if you're going to travel like as much as he does, you got to get the good shit because it'll last.
He has that, and then he has like a thing that goes around it so that if the suitcase would blow out, it's like together, so it's like a thing that he can put around and tighten it up.
Okay,
but it's fluorescent yellow, so he knows where his suitcase is. Plus, but he went and got like the pre-check shit.
Yeah.
So he didn't have to do anything, and then now I mixed in with I followed directions and got through fine. But then there's like older people, there's younger people, there's kids, there's people that want to argue with people at the airport. Like the one girl was wearing like I thought she was a UFC fighter because she was wearing like a UFC track top like that they wear out to the fight, and then I was like, but then it was gold, and I was like, no, because that's like the champ color.
You're not champ. Yeah.
So then they were telling her like, hey, you have to take that off, and she's like, I have nothing on underneath it. And then they were like, you have to take it off, and then she was just like, I'm not taking it off. And then the one girl was like, hey, if you zip it all the way up, and she's like, I'm not zipping it all the way up. And she goes, look, I'm just telling you, they're going to make you take that off. If you pull it all the way up, it's not considered a jacket
anymore. Yeah.
And then there's like that kind of shit going on, but then you also see where the people dealing with people like that all day, like it was too much. And I told Jerry, I said, whenever I decide to travel again, and when I fly again, I will take because he said you have to do like a 30-minute interview to get like the pre-check thing.
Yeah, and it's worth it. My father-in-law has all that.
Oh,
shit.
I can't wait. He said he paid like a little bit extra and got like a global thing, and if you're on a global thing, you're even less likely to get searched.
No, my father-in-law flies so much he gets to go into like the ambassador.
Yeah,
club.
we went into the ambassador club.
So he's in there, and
it was just kind of like bullshit from a Holiday Inn, but it was cool.
But he's like, I get to be away from everyone else.
Yeah, away from the peasants.
Last time we went. Last time we flew out of ABE, and we were taking like a puddle jumper to go somewhere, and I saw fucking one of the senators from Georgia.
Nice.
And he was sitting there, and like, I looked at him and he was getting weirded out. So he started getting walking away. And I was like, hello. I know you're a senator. I appreciate what you do. And he was just like, hey, thanks. And I'm like, why are you in fucking Allentown?
Yeah.
But I don't know what
Probably
the fuck he
getting
was.
a fucking hooker.
I don't know. Yeah, I like that guy. He was a cool guy.
Yeah, so it was a cool experience. Once I settled in and went out on my own, I kind of was like taking in stuff. We like Jared was like, hey, check these places out. So I went to it was like a hotel called like New York, and it was like basically New York City recreated. And then when I got there, I was like, why would I come here? I go to New York all the time. So there was a really cool Irish bar, and then I got a corned beef sandwich, and then on the way back I stopped. But there was like so many pictures to take because the entire place is like so art, and there was so much stuff, and there was never any bad music playing. The hotels had like, it's so crazy the amount of effort put into stuff like that, and then you come back to this dog shit area and there's no effort put into anything at all. And I'm just like, oh man, like there's no good music. There's nothing to fucking do. There's like this big filter over the Lehigh Valley, and all the media people around here are like, just tell people to go see a baseball game, and why don't you go here? And there's just nothing adult oriented at all.
Are you talking about the people who buy views to their website and look like they're fucking, they've never seen the sun? Yeah.
Well, I think there's a lot of people who are afraid to do what they want to do, so then they follow the guideline of like something like Lehigh Valley style.
But I don't even think it's that. I think there's a clique of people.
Yeah,
like
there's
certain
definitely
stuff,
that. Yeah,
and they started like injecting their bullshit in the stuff, and then they're like, well, we control this, so that's how it is.
Yeah, like it was so like I didn't realize how underwhelmed I was here until I went out there and was just filled with like so much art and music and creativity, and like I had so many doubts with like opening the bagel shop and moving the studio, and they're just normal doubts you would have. And after I went out there, I came back and I was like, this is going to be awesome. Like there's nothing like that going on in the Valley. There's no one doing what I'm about to do. And I'm like, we went to all these restaurants and bars, and I'm like, these are all people with really cool ideas, and they're doing what they want to, and it's successfal. Yeah. And there's people who there's so many people out there who want to do something else besides to go to a fucking Iron Pigs game. Yes. I go, you know what this area is like? I said, it's the equivalent.
By the way, I was at an Iron Pigs game, and I was fucking famous. I don't know if you saw me on the billboard.
I was like, this area is the equivalent to going to Quiet fucking Valley on a school trip. This area is a bad fucking school trip.
Well, that's why when I lived in New York and I went out there, I was like trying to tell everybody, like, you need to come out here and see, like, there's so much more shit. And it is the same thing. You come back and you're just like, everyone's moving at such a slow pace.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid, and everything is just so PG. Everything is so fucking so monitored. Everything's so fucking dumbed down to even like the music they play in fucking restaurants. And like we went to so many fucking awesome bars, and it was so much fun. And like the one place was we went to Golden Tiki. Dude, it was like being in fucking Disney's Pirate of the Caribbean. And Jared was like, this place is open 24/7, and it's like this the entire time.
Oh, I believe it.
They had a whole room with shrunken heads. Like if a celebrity comes in, they make a shrunken head of the celebrity, and then they put it on the wall. They light drinks on fire, and I'm like, this is so fucking awesome. And we went there after.
I heard that the townhouse does that too. There's a special. You pay a couple bucks.
We went over to Ellis Island and went to karaoke. We went to this dinner. It was 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and it was like you walk through like basically props, and then you get into this like warehouse that they turned into a fucking this dinner venue, or it's actually a rum distillery. And then they brought dinner out, and like every 15 minutes they brought a new course out. I ate so much shit I would never even eat because it was like, the seafood was brought in from Japan, and like they bring in fucking beef from Japan, and they're doing all this crazy shit, and I'm like, this is fucking living, man. Like it is. And then I come back here and I'm like, cool.
But you gotta remember, that's a vacation destination. Yeah. You can't do that all the time.
No, but you could take we went out there and we went to this place called the Griffin, and it's Jared's favorite bar, and they have like these like booth things that you sit in. They're like high riser backs, and they got like there's a word for the material because we looked it up, but I don't remember what it is. But it's like that stitching where it's like basically like a car seat or something, and everything's like stitched over like X's on it. And we're sitting there and I'm just leaning back and we're talking. And I was like, this is what I want to do for the middle of the studio. I go, this is what I want to do for the lounge. I said, I want to do because by that point I was mad at how much this area sucks. And I was like, I want to do a late night show. I said, I want to air the show after fucking 10 p.m. I said, I want to just get drunk on it and do things. But very similar to Off the Rails, but like a much cooler setup. And I was like, that's what I'm doing for that. And I'm like, I'll put the interview side over here. I said, we can have the cooking show over there. And I said, and in the middle, I just want a really fucking cool lounge to hang out in and do fucking podcasts. And I said, by that point, we'll have so much extra equipment that we'll be able to move all the equipment around. And I was just like, we are doing an adult fucking show. Everybody's just fucking, don't say fuck, don't say this, don't say that, don't do this, don't smoke weed, don't drink it. Like, get the fuck out of here with all this shit, dude. I'm over it. Yeah. I'm over the fucking, I told a bunch of you, I'm kicking the fucking filter off this dumb valley. So stupid. We always have done whatever we wanted, but it's like you get lost in shit when you start going down different paths. And then I go down these different paths and I just see what everyone's doing. And I'm just like, why are you playing it so safe? Because somebody maybe is going to pay you? You can go this way and make more money doing anything you want. It was very very eye-opening. Well, it was needed. It was very needed.
I can give you an example. So last weekend, which you missed, boy, I didn't miss a lot. They had a food truck thing. And they tried to make it like a carnival event. And I go, guys, they're just food trucks.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we have food trucks. We had a band come and play.
Well, how many food trucks did they have?
I don't know.
Because like last year, it was restaurants. There was no food trucks. It was like Mad J's and all these other ones that aren't food trucks.
I mean, I like food. I like the food stuff, and it's cool to try stuff.
I like Mad J's. I'm not talking shit.
But what I'm saying is like, but you guys treat it like this is a crazy event when there's a fucking farm, Unix farm that does it every fucking week.
What is that, all the way down through Bath?
Every week.
Yeah. Thursdays.
So you guys do this like, look at this. This is crazy. They do it every week,
and they make everybody pay to do all that shit. And it's just like. They've never asked me once to do food. Never asked me once to do food. It's like, fuck you.
Because you're not part of the cool club.
I'm not part of the fucking chamber where you pay to get in it and then they don't fucking do anything for you. And it's like, we've always been boisterous on that. And I say it publicly now. I ran into a girl and she's like, oh, well, you part of the chamber? I go, fuck the chamber. Yeah. I go, when I'm done.
It's a fucking money-making scheme.
Yeah.
It's a fucking scheme.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Because like everybody, and I'm not going to put anyone on blast, but the people
I will. Fuck you.
The people that I talk to that are a part of the chamber, it's like they pay to do it, and then the chamber's like, hey, can I get some fucking free shit from you?
Yes.
Hey, can I get some more free?
Yes.
So when we open up there, it's like they're going to be like, hey, can we just host events in here, mixers? People hand each other business cards. It's up to you to get
and all it is them getting their own shit.
How about you put more effort into it?
Oh, well,
I can't wait because we're going to be in the middle of fucking town. In the middle of town. So either you're going to have to move events past the circle,
which they won't,
or I'm going to be involved in anything and I'm not paying shit, and I'm going to time pop-ups with Angelo and fucking Local Stone, and I'll start bringing in big food people, and then
what are they going to do? Say you can't open your restaurant?
I'll triple my fucking profits sitting there. Oh, we're doing the tree lighting. Cool. Guess what? I have Santa Claus and free cocoa for kids.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, you stupid chamber people. I forgot how much we hated things. How good is it to be back?
I hate. Just come back to the dark side.
Yeah. So Vegas was dope, man. We ate a lot. I Ubered a lot. It was cool to like just start getting up with like how you travel and like, you know what I mean? Like Ubering's odd around here because we don't do it often. So there I Ubered every day. You know, I probably spent a couple $100 on Uber.
Well, most people don't have cars because you can't afford it.
So, like then I'm taking Ubers alone, and then that's just weird. Dude, we got fucked up. Jared had to work 2 days. By day 3, Jared didn't have to work, and Jared's never been out there with not work. So we woke up, we went out, woke up drunk, and then we went to this like, he knows so much of travel. Like he greased the fucking bellhop or whoever's like putting us in the room and was like, can you get us a better room? And he's like, I can put you in this room, but there's a nightclub above you. It might be loud. We're like, we don't care. There's no way we're going to remember sleeping. So they were like, all right, cool. Because you're taking that room, we'll give you between 11 and 12. You can go up to this pool and it's free to get in. So we went in and it was nuts. It was crazy, dude. It was $600 to sit in a chair and it was $2,000 to sit in a cabana. So we had two what's the fucking tomato drinks you drink in the morning?
Bloody Marys.
Bloody Marys. We had 2 Bloody Marys and put us on our ass. So then we were just fucked up. We went and got food. We're drinking, and I'm like, I need a haircut. And we're both drunk. And he's like, let's go get haircuts. So we try to go into this place where you basically go in, and when you pay for a haircut, there's curtains and you can go behind it, and there's a cocktail lounge. And at nighttime, it's like a very hard thing to get in there. But if you get a haircut, you can get in. So we went there and it was booked out. So then we ended up Ubering to this place. And my guy was awesome. In and out, haircut done. Jer's guy was old and he didn't even get to do a hot shave. It was just funny. This is the shit that happens to Jer. So we Uber, and this girl picks us up in this car that's basically falling apart, and she has a shower curtain fucking tacked from the side. Well, first of all, there's a camera facing me.
Well, yeah.
That I can easily just take off.
Is it? What was that show on HBO? The fucking
Taxi Cab
Yeah,
Confession?
that's what it was.
Yeah, so she's got a. Jared goes, is she in a bubble? And like, we're still fucked up, and we get in the car, and I'm just sweating because no air is coming in the back because it's going inside of her shower curtain. So it literally was a shower curtain, which stops all disease and virus and monkeypox or anything can't get through.
Absolutely.
Can't get through. That's like, that's basically like the same as wearing 3 masks.
Yes.
So we got this thing tacked, and then there's like the holes open for the shower curtain rod. Nothing can get through that.
No, that can't. It's a very large virus.
So this girl's all fucked up. Her teeth are missing, and I'm like texting him like, "Yeah, this fucking girl's on meth. Like, what the fuck?" And it was like one of those cars would go over a bump, and you can like feel the axle.
Yeah,
like there's no suspension. So I'm just like, oh my god, like it's like what you give a 16-year-old child.
Sure.
And she brought us back, and then she starts talking to us, and she starts talking to us about, or we start bringing up, we went to a dinner, and this woman was by herself, and like Jared just started talking to her, and she's like, she travels alone a lot, so she just came out to Vegas, and she's like, oh, well, I came out here, and we're like, well, what have you done? And she's like, well, don't judge me, but I took a couple twerk classes. We're like, what? She's like this older black lady. She was cool, but it was funny because like, it's Vegas. Like, you're never going to run into these people again. No. So, like, she's, like, telling us, like, her weird trip. So we start telling her about this lady, and the lady told us that she was like, oh, I'm meeting a friend out here tomorrow. She's going to a Snuggle Fest. And me and Jared were like, a Snuggle Fest? So I guess it's like a festival where you go and people just snuggle each other. So I start saying all this weird shit to the Uber driver because I know she's going to, like, bite in on the conversation because she's tried talking to us twice, but we're like, at this point, coming down and almost hungover, we're sweating. She's got her fucking goddamn shower curtain. Jared's like, can you turn the air up? And all it's doing is making her, it's like her X-Files quarantine area is now just blowing all over the place and just.
But how can she even have any kind of rating on that? And they don't kick.
She had a good rating, but see, a lot on that too is like Jared said it's hard to get, but I left Vegas with a 5-star review, and he's like, dude, it's hard to get a 5-star on Uber. And I'm like, I just talked to everybody. I ran into an Uber driver who earlier in the week Ubered Andrei Arlovsky.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't know if you know anything about fighting. And I was like, I do. So I just started talking like, this guy fought in Pride and all this shit. And like, I just was bullshitting with the Uber drivers. Half the time I was high and just was talking because I was so uncomfortable because you're in a stranger's back seat. But I started paying, if you pay an extra $2, you can get a comfort Uber. So it's like basically a real car. Anything below that, it's the wheels could come off.
Yeah.
So a couple times I paid the extra $2 and then it was like a Tesla. But then they're just uncomfortable cars to sit in the back because there's no fucking room. It's basically like being in the back of like a Corvette. Like I'm just like, cool, this is so comfortable.
They're the future. They're pieces of shit.
I would get one.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm a huge Musk fan.
No, so am I. But I mean, you look at it, the build quality of them.
Yeah,
and
Nate was telling me that. But then Nate said that Musk came out and was like, dude, give me a break. He's like, cars have been around for forever. He's like, we're 10 years into this.
I get it, but if you're gonna charge somebody that much fucking money, I would want it to be good.
Yeah, no, Nate went off about Teslas, and now I want to get one just to upset Nate. He's like, oh, it's going to run out of stuff. And I go, what if I keep it plugged in? He goes, what if you forget? And I go, I never forget to charge this, Nate. And then he's just like, oh, nice comeback.
We love you, Nate.
Yeah.
I make fun of her, my wife's, my brother-in-law. because he has one, and he's got normal cars, and he's got a Tesla, and he's just like, I scheduled my trip, we're coming out, and blah, blah, blah. And I go, cool. Because I know that girls always drop their pants and get so excited when they see a Tesla roll up.
Yeah.
And he just goes, it's a pretty fast car. And I go,
It is.
cool.
It's fucking weird.
I go, cool it is. Guess what? We'll race from here to California, and we'll see who gets there first in your fast fucking battery.
It's weird. It's like being on like a plane, or like that feeling when the plane takes off.
Yeah, it's a weird. Yeah.
Yeah. So then what was it? We got haircuts, and then Thursday we went to, I think, that dinner, and then we did the last meal we had. We went to that Bizarre Meats, which was fucking awesome because it was like dry aged tomahawks. You would have loved the place. I don't know if you've ever been there, but like there was just deer antlers that were deer heads that were like glowing, and then in the middle of the bar there's like blood dripping down. Like it was the most anti-vegan vegetable place. It was just meat, and they don't like filter the air out, so there's just steak smoke, man smell. Yeah, it was really fucking cool. So we went to that, and then you can like pick the dinner, and then like he kind of like brings out like cotton candy foie gras, and like, you know, you go through all this shit, and then like if I ever go again, I will go again. I would go there and just get a steak. Like, you know, the experience, that's what you should do the first time you go. Jared's like, I've done this before. It's a little bit of everything. It steps you through the menu. It's like his conception of what you should have when you come here. But I would go there and get like a dry aged tomahawk, and like it was fucking fun. It was just filled with, I mean, we drank, I drank and got fucked up from Tuesday to Saturday, and then by Saturday we watched the fights. But at that time, like, I knew we were coming back, and I didn't want to get on a fucking plane. When we went to Old Vegas, that was like the last part of the trip, and that was a blast. That was when we like went and got a hot dog, and we were just getting fucked up, and like drinks weren't $50 fucking a glass. Like there's definitely a reason why it's way more expensive, because the people that were in Old Vegas are not in the other section of Vegas. So like I see what they're doing, but at the same time, I preferred to be in Old Vegas. It was just, it was crazy. It was almost like almost like a zombie movie. Like it was just, everyone's just fucked up and crazy. Did we walk by this lady, and she's being held up by like two of these down under stripper guys, and they're fucking 10-year-old sons taking pictures. She's got him taking fucking pictures of her being held up by strippers. And I'm like, yo, this place is fucking crazy. It was fun. So like we left there, and then Saturday we watched the fights at the hotel, and then we went out to that dinner, and then we went to a karaoke bar. But at that time, like I had no all the other days I was like, let's go, let's drink, let's smoke. And then on Saturday it was like, I'm not going to the airport hungover. Like, you know what I mean? Like after experiencing all that, I didn't want to do any of that at all hungover.
But could you imagine just being hungover and sweaty and dealing with airport shit?
No.
Yeah.
I just, and like I'm old enough now to like, where if I was in my 20s, we would have let it rip. And like there was a lot of times where I said to Jared, I'm like, we're fucked up. And he's like, all right. I mean, I've been drinking I took a break, but at this point, after taking a break and coming back, it gets wild down here, but who gives a fuck? I can walk into the back and pass out. But like, I said to him a couple times, I was like, hey man, like we're 2 drinks away from not being functional. And I want to do that, but let's Uber to the hotel or back to the hotel area and then have 2 more drinks. And he's like, yeah, good idea. So like I didn't black out once. Like, we were also smoking a lot, and that helps, but like it was way more of like an all day drinking thing. But like I was really trying to watch my P's and Q's on like not getting into a shitty situation. Like the last thing I have a picture of a dude, I forgot to post it. I woke up Sunday and there was vomit next to him, and he had his head between his knees, and he's probably 22, 23. He's probably there with a group of people, probably blacked out. They don't know where he is. Yeah. He's just sitting on a fucking curb. Yeah. He's just sitting on a bus bench, still drunk. And I was just like, yeah, I wasn't trying to get into that. So we stayed up. The one night we stayed up to about 5, almost 6, and we're fucking old men just sitting in a casino. Like when we went to the Cromwell, which was like the last casino we stayed in, it was a much younger casino. Like everybody was partying. Yeah. There was the pool shit upstairs. So there was like young chicks in bikinis. There's music playing. Wiz Khalifa was playing there on Sunday. But like, I'm old. Like, it was like, and I don't mean old in the sense like I'm 60. I mean old in the sense that I can see who's old and who's young. And it's odd to be middle-aged. And it's just like, I said to Jared, I'm like, man, we're in a young casino. This is not like the Palazzo where there's families and there's like, it's more of like an adult atmosphere. We're at like spring break. So like me and him are just sitting in this hotel and I'm like,
and you don't want to
no
be
one's talking to us.
The 40-year-old guy with a 19 or 20-year-old girl being like, hey, and you're like, oh, you're old.
Yeah. I mean, I got jokes. I can definitely...
You could woo them with laughter.
I could definitely woo them with laughter, but the feeling of them not laughing and then being like, ew, motherfucker, like I wasn't looking forward to that, but it was a fucking blast. And then we came home and then it was Father's Day. My mom kept texting and like thinking that her praying was going to change time zones because like when you go out there, you gain time. And it was that was my first time on like the West Coast where it was like, it's slow and like nobody's really in a rush. And it's like, then when I came back here, you lose time and it was just a fucking hamster wheel. So I didn't get back home till I saw my dad and mom like around 7 p.m. My brothers have left already. And then I was like, yeah, whatever, jet lag, blah, blah, blah. And then I woke up I woke up Monday at like 11:30, and then Tuesday I woke up at 1 in the afternoon. And I was like, ew. I'm like, this isn't, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have set up the White Orchid podcast. I worked when I got back and like have been editing and getting things going and booking and talking to people, but like I wouldn't have set anything up that was like, even today it was tough to get out of bed. Like I think tomorrow I'll be finally adjusted. But that jet lag and that time zone shit, like I kept acting like it didn't affect me, and it sucked.
I'm recently on my big CPAP machine.
Oh yeah, how did that go? Does the new one work? Because my mom's trying to figure them out.
They don't tell you anything.
Yeah.
So the first day, I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll try this. You know, my thing was I was going to try it. I knew it wouldn't work. And I would just go and get some kind of surgery and that would help or whatever. And then we're like, So I went there and it was like, I had a meeting with the lady and all we did was just talk about bullshit. Like we didn't talk about the machine or anything. And she was just like, it's going to work.
She's like, I hate my job.
No, we were talking about literally for like an hour. So then she was like, yeah, it's pretty simple. Like there's an app you can put on your phone and then it hooks up to your Wi-Fi. So like we can see how you're doing. And I was like, well, that's fucking weird. And she's like, well, we can see like how you're doing. We can, see like whatever. And I said, oh, okay. So then like literally the first night was the first day we got the dog.
Yeah.
So instead of getting a crate, like they told us the dog was crate trained. My wife goes,
brother crate trained a dog and I will definitely get a crate.
Well, my wife goes, we don't need that. Our other dog didn't need one.
It's so nice when they have a crate and they go in it.
Yeah, so he didn't do that because it's a new dog, and all he did was get stuffed animals and bring them to me all night long. So I didn't sleep all night long. So I tried with the thing.
What is it this time? Because I think you went through a couple machines. This is just going in your nose like an oxygen tank?
So this is like it's a small little box, and you put water in it, so it's like moist air, whatever. Yeah. But it's not even like a thing. It's literally like soft stuff that sits underneath your nose.
Is it
it's like a pillow.
Can you fall asleep that way?
Oh, yeah. So it's not in your nose. It just sits there. So I was like, I'll give it a try, whatever. But the first night, I'm sitting there trying. I couldn't like catch my breath. I was like, this is so fucking. After like an hour and a half, I'm like, I can't fucking do this anymore.
Yeah.
So the next day, I got on the phone. I called him. I was like, hey. I called a friend that I know, and I said, you have one of these things, right? And he goes, oh, I've had it for like 10 years. And I go, what am I doing wrong? And he goes, well, are you like a mouth breather or a nose like when you're sleeping? And I go, no, I don't. That's why I have one. When they took the study, they said you didn't breathe through your nose at all when you slept, and that's a problem. So the guy was like, we're going to give you one of these so you can blow air up your nose, and that way you'll have extra air so you won't snore, you won't stop breathing.
Yeah, Jared kept complaining about my snoring. Everyone does. Even when I date girls, and I'm like, I got a deviated septum.
Yeah, so
I have a broken fucking nose, and I have sleep apnea.
Yeah, so they told me that would help.
And then they act like you're lying.
Yeah, so then they would like, oh,
love snoring.
Yeah, they will help. This will help. It'll blow air up your nose out because you're not breathing through your nose. So I go, oh, okay. And I go, dude, I can't do anything. Like, this thing feels like a fucking wind tunnel being thrown in my fucking face. And he goes, well, why did they give you a nose thing if you're like, you should have got a mask? And I go, no, I told them I'm not a fucking fighter pilot.
I would never wear a mask.
I can't do that.
They tried doing it to my mom, and you know how my mom is. She's like, well, I'll try it. 2 days in, she's like, absolutely not, take your machine back.
So,
there's no way anyone could sleep like that.
So I go, no, I didn't do that. So this, and he goes, well, you have to just breathe through your nose. And I go, well, I thought it was just going to be extra nose. Like when you're in the hospital, they put the things in.
Yeah.
I thought it was just going to be a little trickle of air being. And he goes, no, you only breathe out of your nose. Like you have to keep your mouth shut. And I go, that's why I wasn't sleeping, because I'm going like this and it's blowing out my face. And I go, this is so uncomfortable. And he goes, you need to just during the day put it on and just sit around the house and get used to just breathing through your nose.
Glad someone explained that to
And
me.
I go, cool. So that night, I slept like 7.5 hours. So I was like, I woke up and I was like, holy shit, I didn't wake up 9 fucking times. And I was like, well, this is great. So I said, I go, okay, I guess it works. And then the guy called like a couple days later, was like, hey, we're just checking to see. And he goes, I'm checking your thing. We're monitoring. And keep in mind, you have to have at least 6 hours of sleep. And I go, what? And he goes, yeah, you have to have at least 6 hours. And I go, well, there's times that like I might do something and get home.
The last time I got 6 hours of sleep.
I go, I might get home at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon at night.
This just sold me on never getting a CPAP machine.
And I go, this is fucked up, because now I can't like, so I've been forcing myself to go to fucking sleep so that I can do it. But yeah, I mean, I don't wake up. I did like
so
literally.
It works?
Yeah, literally 2 days in, I was just like, I actually felt like I slept.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, that's cool.
That's weird too, because I saw somebody talking about sleep apnea, and they're like, you just always feel like you've never slept.
No,
and I was like, yeah, that's about every day.
My doctor, when they did,
that's why I love coffee so much.
Well, when the guy did the test, he just goes, you don't breathe through your nose at all, and you stop breathing.
Yeah.
And when you stop breathing, he goes, your heart rate drops.
It's worth when I used to get drunk in my 20s, because this has been going on for a while with me. My dad would play computer games at night, and I would stop breathing, and he would freak out and have to put me on my side and would hit me and be like, hey, you're not breathing. I'm like, I'm not trying to not breathe.
Yeah. So at least this new one, you should tell your mom. At least it does. It's not uncomfortable at all.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, because you had like the surgeries.
It's just, well, what the best part. So after I did that and I was able to sleep that night, I still was like, the guy goes, how you doing? And I go, it feels like there's so much fucking air being blown into my face.
I love that though.
And the guy goes, yeah, let me look at your levels. And he goes, oh, yeah, your levels are just not right. And I go, what does that mean? He goes, you're getting way too much air. And I go, well, no, fuck.
Yeah.
So he goes, well, we're going to adjust it. You have to call your doctor. He'll send a script over and we'll wirelessly change it on your machine. And I'm like, I'm glad you guys can just fucking monitor everything I'm doing, but that's fine. But after they changed it, night and fucking day. Now I lay down at night, put this fucking thing on, and all I do is like I fall asleep within 5 fucking minutes.
That's awesome.
And I don't wake up until my alarm.
No, I mean I've always had to have like air blowing on my face, and like what another thing that sucked is we got out there and I didn't bring a fan because I didn't want to deal with it with
I saw you were going
carry-on.
shopping for fans.
Oh, dude, I couldn't find it. So Jared was like, there's a Walgreens. Jared has a routine. You get there, you unpack, you go to Walgreens, you get 2 cases of water because like we had to hydrate the entire time because it's 115 degrees. It's how I should be doing at home. Drinking here, I should be doing it that way. So we brought I bought 3 packs of Liquid IV.
Yes,
so we were just
I love
Liquid IV.
IV.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan, and it's not even expensive.
Nope.
So and I know Jake Daney's always got Liquid IV shit. So I think if you use like whatever his code is, you can get money off. But I just buy it at Wegmans. I don't get it online. So we were just doing that the whole time. So we went to Wegmans what did I say the store was? Not Wegmans.
Walgreens.
Walgreens. So I was like, I can easily get a fan there. It's not. It's like an airport Walgreens. It's like just liquor,
Essentials.
booze, and bullshit. So then I was like, fuck. And I was like, I'll be all right. We're going to get so drunk. And we get back to the room, and like, I'm sure it's like you. I'm just always running hot. So I'm in the bed. The air conditioning can be at 54 and it's not low enough because I kept freezing Jer out. But like, I was like, fuck. So then day 2, he was out, and I was like, I have to find one. So I went to a Walgreens, 3 other places. A Target didn't have it, and then I finally went to a Target, and then they had the fan I was going to bring.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I was like, I don't want to bring that. It's kind of bulky. I'll just find, because I should have just. My dad sleeps with a fan, so he has like this weird, not weird, but it's like a smaller one. You just clip it on.
Yeah.
I think it's way easier to take traveling, and it's enough air. It's not like that. So I'm like panicking the first night. Then finally, I just found that one, and then I just was on level 3, blasting air in my face, 40 fucking degrees.
No, my wife, we have one of those Dyson fucking air purifier things, so it sucks the air in and blows it out, and it blows on me. So half the time, I'm constantly getting shit blown, but it would just fuck up. And I told her, I said, I think that's what's fucking up my breathing too. Is it's just jamming up my fucking nose. Which
the dust. And
ever
shit.
since that fucking surgery I had, I legitimately like once a week
just bleed,
just clear out my nasal. I clear out my nasal passages, and it's just like. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
But I was like, is this normal? They're like, oh, yeah, we cut stuff away.
I love how they just say that, like, yeah, you're fine. You should have,
and no one
like,
told me
2-inch slugs coming out of
I'd
your
have
nose.
nosebleeds randomly for a month.
Yeah.
Like,
that shit's always bullshit with all that. But
Yeah.
once I got the fan, then I was like, it's also like a comfort thing for me. Like, when I had shingles, the only thing that stopped it from hurting and itching, and like, I went a month of just like, being a kid and just, it was torture.
It's like burning.
Yeah, it's like burning the ends of your nerves. And as a child, I look back on it and I was like, well, I wonder why I'm so fucked up. So like, you're basically being tortured. I had swelling of the brain, and we kept trying everything. And, and I feel bad for my parents being an adult now and being like, man, that must have been fucking horrible to watch your kid just constantly just in pain. And the moment somebody put a fan on me and it just stopped. It stopped the burning, it stopped the itching, and it calmed everything, and it kept my body temperature at a temperature where it no longer hurt. So ever since that moment, I haven't been without a fan. Well, I mean, in my 20s, because I would be out drinking all the time, I would have an extension cord. I'd have a suitcase. Everyone would make fun of me, but I'm like, I don't care. This is the only way I can sleep.
Do you see those new ones that go underneath your fucking the foot of your blanket?
No. What is this?
Oh. So it's these things that hook on the bottom of your mattress, and it has like a hose going up to it. It's almost like an air conditioner hose going up to a thing, and it shoots up the whole bottom of your covers.
That would be
right
glorious.
at the fucking undercarriage.
Yeah, so I don't sleep without fans, man. I have a terrible time sleeping. I get into weird positions. I always wake up hurt. Like I fucked this shoulder up because I like wake up and I'm like scorpioned and all fucked up, and I don't know. I never sleep well. And then if I date somebody, it's always some fucking prude who wants 90% of the fucking bed, and I'm just like, this is my motherfucking bed. You live with your mom. Fuck off.
Well, I can tell you though, even though I got this stupid thing, I was just like, listen. The first day I put it on, and she stared at me, and I'm like, don't fucking look at me. Just turn the lights off.
Well, I always remembered when Norton would post like his
he was crazy. Yeah, dude. And I was just like, I give up everything. But like
Cummings tried it. I don't know if he got something similar to what you have, where I'll have to ask him. I did get to hang out with him before I left. It was a fucking blast. We like never want to get in trouble with Sarah, so we can hang out again, or else I get put on timeout. And he's got like a pull behind trailer that he takes up to the thing, so he set it all up, and we basically had an apartment, and there was like 2 beds, and he has his own snacks down there, and we had a fire. We almost got yelled at, but we got out of it. And we should have been being yelled at. It was like 2:30 in the morning, and we're trying to make we were sous videing. That's what I forgot to tell you.
Oh, you tried? I love it.
Yeah. We did. He did corned beef.
Okay.
So, and it was
what
literally.
What did he put in there? What seasonings though?
I think it was just corned beef the way it came with like the seeds and all that. And I don't know what he did because it was already going before I got there.
Well, the easiest thing is I'll get steaks and get fresh rosemary and thyme.
Yeah.
And you put it in each one, and then what by the time you take it out, it's
amazing. Since you've been talking about it, I never got into doing it, and then
as Tim would say, it's boiling meat.
Yeah,
it's not boiling meat.
You couldn't cut a piece of corned beef because it just fell apart.
Yeah.
So I think we made I think I brought bagels up, and we made corned beef, egg, and 2 cheese sandwiches, and his buddy I forget his fucking name, Midnight Intruder on Steve. Steve came up, and we just got bent and fucking ate food, and we're drunk, and it was a fucking blast. But yeah, when we were up there, I haven't hung out with him in a while, so it was cool. We stayed up super late, and we were like, we're gonna watch a movie. There was 2 beds, and we fell asleep in the same bed. It was just that's how it always was when we were kids. You know what I mean? Like, it was funny how that shit doesn't change. Like I woke up, he's laying next to me, we're both snoring, and I'm just like, yeah, there was that king size bed in the back.
Yeah.
And you set this up for me, and we just slept in it, and I didn't have any room. Anytime anyone else is in a bed with me, I'm the asshole that's got a foot.
That's all mine.
To sleep on.
That's all right.
Yeah. Oh, it was fun. It was fun. I got bullshit up there going on. Once July hits, then we're gonna kind of hit the ground running, and I'm way less stressed now. When we first started getting into that, there's so much going on because of building a TV studio, because that's what we're going to. We're no longer a podcast studio. We are going a TV studio. So when we, that undertaking, and then opening the bagel shop, and, I'm the middleman on all this, and I'm trying to figure out, like, getting the hood system in there and getting all these guys. And, Orwig's been super awesome with just, walking me along through the process, because he's done this a million times.
Yep.
So he's been super rad, and he's doing way more than we not expected, but like a lot of shit he doesn't have to do. And he's doing because he has belief in the coffee shop being a part of town. So once July hits, then we're going to kind of hit the ground running. But he started talking about like the floor and like what kind of floor we want. I was like, whatever's not this shit, that's what I fucking want. I said, you have anything in black? I said, this fucking floor is disgusting.
No, this is cheap shit.
Yeah. So he showed me a couple like laminate floors, and it'll probably be like some kind of fake looking wood shit.
Yep.
I'm not being too picky, because the aesthetics, like Kevin got me a fucking a phone booth.
Yeah.
He's opening Rocky Ramen or Taki Ramen in Easton. I can't wait, because we can go there for fucking ramen, and he lives right next to the restaurant now.
Wait, what's he calling it?
Taki Ramen.
Why isn't it?
Because I think they're going to start chaining the restaurants,
okay.
and other people own Rocky Ramen. So like it's him and his boss are like going in on a new, plus it's a whole different vibe. They're going to have robots come to your table. Like it's a lot of shit that's going on over there that he's bringing over here.
I mean, the good thing about floor like this is it's easy to fucking clean. It's low maintenance.
Well, it was never put in correctly.
No, of course not.
So then like when you have...
Oh, you mean you shouldn't be able to move the floor?
No. So then like what happens is like when there's a leak, it goes underneath the floor,
yes.
Or like if someone spills something, it goes underneath the floor, or someone vomits, it goes underneath the fucking floor, and then now the floor's fucked, and then it's basically the equivalent of like getting fucking corrugated fucking cardboard paper
and
wet.
It swells, and when it swells, the joints come apart. Yeah.
So
you can get shit.
I cannot wait to be on the same floor as I can't wait to not be under fucking ground. There is a basement there, and I think I want to turn that into the UFC room, because that's going to change, because somebody's paying $2,500 rent above us. They're definitely going to call and say, why are these fucking idiots yelling about a fight? But we're going to start hitting the ground running in July. The fall is when I hope to have everything up and running, but the bagel shop comes first. And then when that's being done, the staging area for the new studio is going to be like, that's where they're going to have all the construction equipment and things. And then when the studio is getting done and the private office is being built, the staging area for that is going to be what's the final room that's going to be next to Birthright. But who knows? I mean, so many businesses are coming and going. I don't know what the layout of this town's going to be when we finally open, but it'll be cool. A lot of people are excited. I know like the salon girls are like so many people are just excited to go get a cup of coffee.
Yes, there was someone came.
Actual coffee, like from a roaster.
Mentioned to my wife.
Not fucking.
She goes, I heard that there's a bagel shop coming in. And she goes, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really tell anybody about it. Now I'm more vocal about it because it's actually happening. But like I opened all the blinds up there because they've been closed for years. So now people are like looking in, and like there's a buzz around town. And I don't know how Farm the Table, when they plan on opening, I don't know how that's going to go.
I think they are.
It's close to being open.
I mean, I saw the dude bringing out tables and wiping everything off and doing stuff.
Now, they walked me, I think her name is Amy. She walked me through what they're doing. I mean, they're redoing. It was a massive undertaking. It might be more work than what actually has to go into what we're doing. But, the new studio is going to be.
Well, what are they going to do with like the bowling alley and shit?
They redid it.
Are they going to still keep it?
I think so. And I think they're going to have it for like rented out for like kids parties and shit. I don't know. I would have left it 70s, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm excited to get in there. There's going to be 3 studios in one. There's going to be the kitchen, which I'm going to do kind of like Pee-wee's Playhouse vibes, and then there's going to be the lounge, and then
there's going to be like a foot studio.
Yeah, we're going to start an OnlyFans. We are doing Patreon, so all this new stuff that we're talking about is going behind a paywall, and you got to pay $5. Way too much work and effort goes into this to give everything out for free. So we've definitely learned something over the last fucking 7 years, and I want to pay for a new studio that's going to be 3 times as expensive as this one. So the cooking show, the late night show, a lot of stuff is going behind the paywall. It's just going to be $5, but whatever. If you fuck with the show, cool. If you don't watch the show anyways, so I don't care. The people who want to watch it will pay, and the people who don't want to watch it wouldn't have watched it anyys.
We're going to start an OnlyFans. We rub each other's backs.
I would like to. I want to do
some extra money.
I want to do way more adult stuff like that. Like the idea of bringing OnlyFans on before wasn't really like when we did that way back in the day with that girl. She from Nazareth. She's living in Florida now, but like she's like stripping and doing all this other stuff. Like everything's changed so much since I tried to do that episode where like I will be able to do stuff. And I do want to bring like strippers. I still want to do Tales from the Fox and bring just runaways from fucking, we went down there, dude. We'll start wrapping up, but we went down there on Deprima came into the town and we got,
I know you sent a message. And I'm like, oh, Jesus.
We got lit up. But I love when people come into town, they're like, Fox, let's go. Like it's like a fun thing to take people to who's never been there. Yeah, dude, we were so fucked up. And I kept hitting the fucking pen. And the stripper saw it. And then, like, I had power over them because I had drugs. And they were like, hey, what's that thing? And I'm like, well, it's a pen. They're like, well, what is it? And I'm like, it's weed. I'm like, I'm getting high. And they're like, then you see them whispering. And then all of a sudden, there's like a harem of women. They're like, hey, what's up? Who are you? And I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm like, I'm not tipping anyone. I don't have much money left. So, like, I'm not giving my money out to everybody. And, like, being very stern, eye contact. Like, I love doing stuff like that at strip clubs where I'm just like, hey, I'm not tipping right now. And it's just like Jer hates that. Like, he went to a strip club with me one time and was like, I'll never go to a strip club with you again. He's like, you make all the strippers uncomfortable. He's like, you say weird things to them. Like, we were at a table at Platinum and the chairs have wheels. So like all the girls try and sit on you. And I made everybody roll in under the table. And this girl came and like just kind of like walked around and touched everybody's shoulders and didn't know what to do because no one
goes under, there.
Well, no one goes underneath the table, so she had nowhere to sit, and everyone was just like, "Hey," and then she was just like, "Okay, guys," and then like laughed. But we went down to the Fox. We were gonna go last weekend, but it was too late. Deprima got into town. It's usually when Deprima comes into town, he'd be like, "Fox," and I was like, "Yeah, let's go." I love the Fox. It's not fun to be there sober, but if you go there,
he's not. No,
Tim's always a blast. Last time I went down there with Tim, the bouncer was like, let me see your ID. And he just goes, shut up. And he pushed the guy. And the guy laughed at Tim. And I'm just dying. And the guy's like, yo, your buddy's messed up. And I'm like, yeah, dude, we're like 40. Like, you don't need to card us.
No.
And then the next day he's like, I think I like pushed past the bouncer. And I was like, yeah, you did, dude. I was like, it was a really good time last night. Yeah, I don't know. What do you got going on?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm working all the time, trying to keep the business going, and the dog. That's it.
Yeah, new dog. Yeah. New dog's dope.
Yeah, that was a nightmare process to go through.
Yeah, that was fun when you were explaining that.
Yeah.
I said, don't adopt, don't shop. And then when you go to adopt, it's just a nightmare.
You realize it's like over $200 to adopt a cat now?
Yeah.
Even a cat.
Yeah, cats are stupid.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but yeah, no, he's it's a great dog. It's just a lot. Like, I don't remember half the stuff, and then he's different, so it's like...
Yeah, you start forgetting, like, what it's like to have a puppy.
I mean, he's fine.
Yeah, he seems like very well-behaved. Like, your wife was outside, like, picking weeds or doing something out there. Oh, I can't believe... I was going to text you. Fuck making anyone go on the roof of your fucking Munster's house. Dude, that shit's, like, straight up.
Yeah.
How old's your house? It's got to be from fucking...
1900.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they...
Cardalis. Yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah.
They're good dudes. I did apparel with... Joey's fucking awesome. I always ran into him down at the club.
They had to come
him and his wife, great people.
Yeah, they had to come and do because it's a slate roof. So they were like, "Hey, we're gonna come and we're gonna look
They've been
at
roofing
your thing."
forever there,
dude. But then I came up and the guy was like, "We have to replace like 60 some tiles," and I was like, "How?" And he goes, "Well, we usually say every 3 years we come out. I can tell you I'm the last person that was here, and that was probably 12 years ago." And I go, "Oh."
Well, I was gonna hit you up and didn't know if you had like a leak or if it was just general maintenance.
No,
on the
general
house.
shit.
Yeah,
and then
they were super calm. Like I would have been like, whoa.
No, and then they there was one part she said was leaking. She saw a wet spot in the attic, and I'm like, that's bullshit. But they said that one of the ceilings around the chimney upstairs or something. So he's like, we can just come and put like Thompson's water seal on it. And I was like, well, you're gonna have to, because I can't fucking go up there at all.
I have sleep apnea, bro.
Yeah, like I fucking let's calm the fuck down.
I always look at your house when I drive by, and it's one of the. It's so cool because it's a corner house, but it has such like a lot of stuff like the newer houses don't have. Like there's little divots and different things, and it looks really fucking cool.
The crazy part is like we have steel gutters, which they don't have anymore, but there was a pinhole in it. So I was like, well, we'll just go up there and put some metal shit. We'll fill it in. And I put the fucking ladder up to it, and I just looked at my wife and I go, get on up there. And she just goes,
you're like, it ain't gonna hold me.
She goes, what are you talking about? I go, listen, if I fall, I'm seriously injured.
Yeah.
Not saying you're gonna fall.
I'll catch you. I'll catch you, babe.
If
I'll
fall,
catch you.
it's like a problem. Yeah. So we waited till my brother came home, and my brother just climbed up there.
Doodly doodly doo.
Yeah, no problems.
Yeah.
No, but like I said, we didn't realize all the stuff, even with the dog. And then this dog is fine. I mean, she takes him for a long walk in the morning. She goes for walks anyway. And then later on at night, she'll be like, I'm just going to go for a walk. And she'll walk around. He's fine.
Yeah.
But he has that urge. You could literally throw the ball and he'll bring it back for hours.
Yeah.
Because my mom sent me a text. She watched it one day and she just goes, 2.5 hours. And this dog's still doing the same thing.
Yeah, those dogs, endless energy.
Non-stop. She'll take him. I took him to the dog park for 2.5 hours, and he was doing huge laps.
The one in the park?
Yeah. Huge laps. Panting, looks like he was going to die. Brought him home, and he went over and fucking bought the
water? Did you take him to the Berg yet? Do you know if he'll like water?
I didn't do any of that yet.
Yeah.
I did. I gave him a bath and everything. It didn't seem like it bothered him. But,
yeah, it'd be cool to see if he'd go in the water.
I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah.
My last ones are fucking afraid
Gina's
of it.
dog, Bo, it's the only thing that she loves in the world and treats that better than all of us. He started getting more comfortable because we take him because there's the rail trail.
Yeah.
And then we go to Sober's Run. It's actually my new hiking spot because it's easier than going through mud and fucking running into people, horse shit or whatever.
And roots and
you just go on the rail trail. So I park at one place and it's 7 miles exactly. But if you park at Sober's Run, I'm so pissed. I lost my white sunglasses. I had them fucking here. Dude, I took care of those for 3 years. There was one scratch on it. I've had them since the post office. I paid $300 for a custom Oakley's, and I took care of them like it was a child. And I had it on my strap, and I think I went to get water, and it fell, and I didn't know.
Never want to hear it.
I walked back. I had music playing too, and then when I walked half of it back. I asked a woman if she saw anything. Went back the next day. No one didn't put $300 Oakley's up on a log.
No.
I was pissed. If I see anybody in white on white Bosworth Oakleys, they're coming off their face.
I fucking love them.
It sucks. I gotta fucking, and like those sunglasses are like, I didn't realize, and the Oakleys aren't the best, but it was the first time I put money into like a polarized non-glare lens, and they were bright. I love those sunglasses. Like I enjoy wearing them. They look stupid, but like what I see out of them is very therapeutic during the day.
Well,
no glare.
Oakley has the high definition optics, so they really pay.
Well, what I got them for was they were snowboard sunglasses.
Sure.
They were anti-glare.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, from what, and I understand Oakleys are fucking overpriced and people talk shit, but Oakley is still one of the only companies that you can actually go, and I have Oakley shooting glasses.
Yeah.
And they come in 3 different shades.
We should go shooting.
Yeah, we should. I go all the time, but they have different things, and it actually it accentuates the red dot of the fucking target.
Yeah.
So it's for different. But yeah, no, I built a.
I have some ammo here. Let's schedule something.
I just shot my 308.
Yeah.
That I put together.
I would like to just get my gun out because I haven't shot it since the last time we went.
We can go out. But yeah, I took my 308 last Saturday.
I would have changed the hand. We'll go with Roger, that fucking psycho.
So I went to the range on Saturday and I took.
Do you still go to that place in Easton?
No. I just go to Stockertown.
Yeah, way closer. Make Roger come to us from fucking Regal.
He has a membership there.
Yeah, with Stockertown? Yeah.
But no,
and
I
you guys
went.
can take me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can't. You got to get a membership.
How much is it?
$50.
Done.
But
And you can fish there too, right?
yes.
Cool.
So
Done.
but we went
Buy
there.
shit and go fishing.
Yeah, and I was by myself, and there was 2 other guys there, and I took the gun out, and he goes, "Oh, that's cool." I go, "Yeah, it's an AR-10. I just got it."
You can shoot a bow there as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I just shot 2 shots, and the guy just goes, "The fireball coming out of the front of that is ridiculous." And I go, "Yeah, that's why I got it. I got it, and I got a special thing that shoots a massive fireball." And he goes, "That is so awesome." So I tried to take video of it, but because of the way that the range is, when you're shooting at me or looking at me with the camera, all the sunlight's hitting you in the face.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
I could probably do a slow-mo of it next to you and it'll catch it.
I'll show you a video of what they sell, how they sell it.
Yeah.
But it knocks out.
You know what we could do
70%.
too is like maybe ask DePrima to come into town and be like, "Hey, do you want to go?" Because like when he comes into town, he likes to come in early. And like when we do another fight, there's one coming up July. I think July 2nd.
That's the second, because the 4th would be Monday.
Yeah. So July 2nd is a massive Adesanya card, and he's talking about coming into town. But when he comes into town, I like to pretend like there's stuff to do around here.
Yeah.
So like I'll take him bowling, Rios.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to take him down to Stockertown and shoot. And if I told him to like bring a camera and be like, "Yo, let's just shoot like a bunch of high def stuff and make it look like we're Black Rifle Coffee," he'll definitely come out and do it.
Yeah.
And you have a million fucking guns we can take.
No, I don't.
I'm sorry, you have 3 guns that we
Yes.
can shoot.
No, I got rid of a lot. I'm consolidating, getting good. That's what I said. I was selling things to get other things, just so I can get what I want. So finally, I got this. Oh yeah, look, here's what it looks like. Here's how they sell it, and they go, "That's what it'll look like in your gun." And
That's crazy.
I go, "Yes."
Yeah.
Of course, your crazy brother. I sent that to him, and he just goes, "They're totally gonna find your position." Then I go, "I don't care. I'm not high.
Yeah.
Listen, they're going to find my position because I'm a big fat guy."
Yeah, I'd like to go shooting with him just because
We
he
gotta go.
probably has so much crap. I'll talk to him. I wonder if there's anything down by him too. Fuck that. Make him come here.
No, there's nothing, because he has that other one.
I'll
that-
take
they have an
the
indoor
Grom
range.
to the range. I'll put the pistol in my
There you go.
backpack and be very fucking Top Gun.
No, it's actually been pretty nice to Stockertown.
I'm sure there's not a lot of people there.
No.
And then
And there's
I want to
no
go
one-
fishing there too.
No one shooting archery.
Is there like little areas to grill?
They have a.
Yo, there's that place that you can rent out that Mad J did shit there. Oh, they're probably like super over the top with like, you better put everything
Probably.
back correctly.
Yeah, probably. You know,
But we could probably rent it out and do a fucking
But-
awesome fight night there.
archery they build a new tower that you climb all the way up and you can fucking shoot down.
Yeah, I want to get like I really. Kyle Langston posted that he went on a 3D shoot, and I was like, bro, I was like, I don't know anybody who posts that they're at
Yeah.
3D shoots. I go with Richard all the time. I go, I'd like to get back into archery because we pretty much fell out because the COVID hit right after that. 'Cause remember, I was like contemplating shooting down here, and you were like, probably shouldn't.
Yeah, probably it's a good idea.
I never did it. I should have, but I never did it. I'd like to get back into archery, and I'd like to get back into fucking shooting. And
Well, I wanna go
It's so crazy what fell out after that
Dude,
pandemic.
I want to get a bunch of people and go to Lehigh Valley Sporting Clays. I've never shot clay.
Nate will go. I know Jer will go. I know Tim
Yeah.
will go, and I know DePrimo will go.
I've never shot clay.
So we
and
can
it's-
do that, and then come back for a fight night.
And it's legitimately you take golf carts to each, like it's like golf to each hole, and then your buddy's
Jared
the one
took
to
Tucker
control.
out, and Tucker had a good time. So like we could go out and do all that, and then stop for something to eat on the way home.
I mean,
and come back here.
I allegedly just bought I allegedly have a gun that I have that was for that, and then I wrapped it, and I did a horrible job, so I shouldn't let Nate look at it.
He's wrapping something for me. I'm going to get to Saturday.
I tried to wrap it; it didn't come out very well.
I'll let you go. It's 10:30. You got to go to Legoland tomorrow. Where's that at again?
Somewhere in New York, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Legoland was thinking of. I think
There's
it was
one in
like
Philly.
It was there one in Cali or Florida or something.
There's one. There's
by
one in
Disney.
Philly that's through Discovery,
Yeah.
and I was like, I thought that's what it was, and she goes, No, this is
The
in New
original
York.
one was like you walked around. It was like a zoo, and there was like exhibits of.
That's what I thought it
things.
was. No, this has
there's
rides.
There's no way it's not over the top with how much Legos blew up.
I don't. I didn't know I was going to go, but
Yeah.
And I said the dog's going to the dog park, or the dog daycare. Yeah, I don't want to do that either. But we watch them on the camera. They video it.
Yeah. I don't know. I was excited to get out of Vegas because I stopped booking shit, and it's just been nonstop horse shit. I did typical me, I did way too many podcasts, and now I have 3 months to it's probably 4 months of podcasts backed up.
Yeah.
And then people are like, hey, I came on 2 months ago.
When's
Where's my show? And then I was
this
just like,
a crazy ruse to have me come down?
I'm like, fuck. And then like I interviewed so many people. I'm burned out on interviewing, and I'm like, the one day I was just like, I think I texted you afterwards. I'm like, what was the show built off of? And then I went back to like where we were trying to figure it out. And I'm like, I remember when, and I'll fucking put him on blast, that DJ Z who was going down fucking, what's his name? Fucking from that's the other thing too, is I'm done not fucking putting people on blast. That's another thing with the fucking filter off. So DJ Z agreed to do a podcast, and he fucking blew us off 10 minutes. He just no called, no showed us before fucking, before, the show aired, and then like that was it. And then I talked to him, he told me a story. I was like, it's a cool story, you're in the military. I'm like, we'll be able to. It was so early on, and then I just texted him, hey, you coming down? And no call, no show. And I remember looking at you, and I was like, fuck yes, fuck everybody, let's just do the fucking show this way. Then I forgot how many different ways we did the show, because everything was so crazy since the fucking pandemic. And then it's just like, we stopped doing Now We Go. And then it's like, I stopped doing Zach's Corner. JM's show stopped. And it's just like, then I just started crushing fucking interviews. And I was like, I just got to get ahead, because I also wanted to get ahead because I knew we were moving, and I knew I'm not going to be able to interview. But then I was like, when I stopped booking, so like nothing's booked. And then I was like, when I got back, I was like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to do the actual show.
Yeah,
what it was. And then I was just like, and like even doing this tonight, I'm like, we immediately picked right back up, and I was like, yeah, this needs to come fucking back. And we do this late anyway, so it's like that's gonna work out perfect, where like I'm like, oh cool, like we can do like an evening style show and like drop it, because I'll start dropping this show at like fucking like 10 p.m. or I think like Sam Roberts does his shit around like 9. But like I was thinking, I was like, oh yeah, like that'd be cool to like bring, I want to bring people on and not interview anybody. Like bring Torres on. Hey man, you want to have a bunch of fucking beers? Like what we used to do before, where like, I don't want to interview people. No. I'm going to, and it'll be what the sponsors go on to. And like I said, this is going to be behind Patreon, so there's not going to be sponsors on this shit. You're not going to have commercials or any of that bullshit because you're paying for it. But I don't want to ask how you did something. I just want to fucking hang out. Yeah. And it's just like, so I want to take a version of what we're doing now, and then when we have guests, it's kind of like off the rails, but it's just the show. And then just like start doing that and have like a much different atmosphere. And then like, when I got a couple kids who want to learn how to run different shit down here, and I was like, cool, you got to be a dishwasher at the fucking cafe, and then we'll show you how to do this shit. And if our jobs are a little bit easier because someone's running the switcher, and then hey, cool, edit this shit and get it done. Teach somebody how to do a little bit of audio stuff. And I don't care if those kids I don't care if those, we're not fucking kids, dude. No. I don't care if those kids go on to like do something with that, but like, I don't know.
But it used to be cool anyway, because no one showed any of us how to do any of this shit.
No, not at all. The fact that I was like, hey, turn the gain up. Like, what did I used to know about audio? I used to panic and be like, is it plugged in?
No,
is it plugged in?
No, you guys would be drinking, and it'd be me panicking.
Yeah, and then it's crazy because it's like I told Jer, I'm like, I'm trying to get people to do audio checks, and people are talking over them, and now I'm saying shit like Jer was, and I was like, hey man, I need you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You stop moving. I'm trying to get a fucking white balance. Like, understanding all this now, I'm and especially with the cooking show, like because if there's going to be so many new shows that come out where like there's like the bar, like remember when we had the bar over there, and I was like, oh man, we should do a show at the bar. Like it would just be fun to do shows like that, but then it's like you need a cameraman. So it's like if I get these younger kids in here and I start teaching them how to be a cameraman and like learn from like Jer and Matt and DePrima and like have a camera guy, then we're like teaching a kid, and I don't care if it looks a little bit shittier because we're so overproduced here, it's not even funny.
Yeah, but it wouldn't matter. It's still
yeah. Because even if it comes off as a college show, it's still not going to look like a college show.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely look like we actually walk out into the sun and we're not crypt keepers like another show that I know. Fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
I can't believe I saw him walking around with a fucking placard around his fucking neck.
Oh, that fucking almond up the street, fucking Austin
walking around
James.
And I was like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Yeah. There's a couple people, man, I'll put him on blast, and he's one of them. I mean, he tried to take our likeness. He tried to. I haven't publicly talked about this at all, but like I said, the filter's coming off this shit.
Oh, I told you. I got stories of how he even started that whole fucking thing, because the guy who actually started it, I became friends with now, and he'll tell you everything you want to know.
Yeah,
about.
He came down here and had a meeting with me and left, and then the barbershop 2 days later told me he's passing out flyers saying he's a part of Never Again. Yeah. I don't voice who I don't work with, and he is I blocked them on social media because they just started showing up to the food places that I went to, and like just started trying to recreate shit we've been working on for years, and it's like, it's crazy. I mean, I don't give a fuck, because you ain't in it. You're not going to do it as long as us. We're so far ahead of the curve.
But it's all a lie. He has people on Facebook like, oh my God, I'm fucking.
Yeah, he's like, look at these numbers. Look at these numbers. These numbers are so crazy. And I'm like, anyone can pay $75. If right now, if I paid $75 and I paid for this episode, I could show you the analytics of this shit. It's like, yo, like, I don't care. I don't even look at fucking numbers.
I'm so excited.
Anymore.
I'm part of iHeartRadio. I can put the show on iHeartRadio.
It's like anyone who sponsors this show, it's like I bust my ass so they get more out of it than I do. And I do that because I care. Like, yes, people make money off of, like Liz from Mindleaf gets so much fucking shit from coming on here. Yeah. And it's just like, it works with some businesses. They come on and they can pull a bunch of traction just from the show. And other businesses, it works, but not enough to my standards. So I my landlord's like, hey, I need a plumber. Jared LaBarba.
Yep.
Jared LaBarba. Now Jared's in all fucking Orwig's apartments.
Yep.
So it's like, I try as hard as I can to do anything for all these sponsors. And it's like, it's what separates us from other people. And it's like, I don't fucking lie about numbers. I could easily pay.
No, but that guy, his whole thing is he pushes people to the chamber.
Yeah.
And then just goes, oh, do you want to be on or do you want to be on B104 and everything? It's like, dude, bullshit.
Awful fucking like old school fucking radio bullshit that doesn't fucking work.
No one listens
anymore.
to radio.
Oh, it's so dumb. Yeah. That guy stinks, stupid almond. I saw him in town. He didn't even fucking look at me. I'm like,
you mean in a scooter?
I had to call Eric for a fucking. He sponsors the show. He's awesome. We got to get him back in here, but he can only do it at 4 a.m. on Saturdays. But we need to bring him back in and just do a bullshit show. We should try and do that sooner than later.
I saw him yesterday. He waved at me as walking out, but I haven't even seen him in person.
We texted a little bit. Like, he called when the Tiger thing went, but it's like it's not like how it was before, where I had time to talk to people.
Yeah.
And now it's like there's a fucking there's a new avenue where money's going to be coming in, so we can get new equipment and get the right equipment and like switch some of the equipment out. And it's like, when we go to the cooking show, there's going to be lobs because we're not going to be able to do this kind of shit. So I'm just excited to level up again, and we're not going to need anything from anybody. We will have a licensed kitchen, a venue, and a TV studio.
I found some really good ones from.
And our landlord's cool about all of it.
From Sure. Has really good lavalier mics.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get some.
Sure, and they're all wireless, and it's beautiful. The
lounge one, I don't know what I want to do. I mean, it's gonna come down to audio, and I'm gonna want your opinion.
And wireless.
So it's like, should we go wireless for the lounge thing? Like,
yes.
What's cool is like seeing what's his face? Fucking, I can't. Schultz. Yeah. They changed their whole thing out, and now it's like a late night show.
Yes.
They did like a whole thing, and I'm like, I told somebody, I said, when we started this, and I was trying to mimic what Rogan was doing, but not in a sense that I wanted to do his show. I wanted the same production, and it was so far away from that.
Yeah.
Where now it's like I've been talking to Jer and you about switching to lobs and doing the switch over and getting rid of all these fucking control arms because it's not for video. And then now that in the next 2 to 3 years, everything's going to change in the platforms.
I did a bunch of research, and then like I said, the church that my wife goes to, they were like, hey, they were like, we want to do some wireless mic stuff and maybe some lavalier mics. We do some stuff, and I go, yeah, okay. So I did a bunch of research, and I was like, this is what I recommend. I said they're not overly expensive, but their budget's ridiculous, whatever they want.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not going to spend that much money.
Just start ordering some extras.
Yeah. So, but when they did it, they got it, and I heard it live, and I was like, it's amazing.
You can tell a little bit from Schultz's, but it's because you're used to hearing the best version of audio, which is this, but it's not practical. So it's like, we can use these for the like the interview style and do it this way, and then go to Lavaliers for the lounge. You're gonna have to go to Lavaliers for the fucking for the cooking show, and it's just like, you know, it's just like I didn't realize how far ahead we were and how much we fucking busted our ass over the last fucking, what did we start this 7 fucking years ago? So it's like now it's like I have people asking to produce their podcast in studio, and going into the next studio there's going to be a fucking price list, and it's like, you know, I don't got time to do that stuff anymore. I don't got time to sit here and figure out somebody else's show for you. I mean, I'm not saying I won't work on prices with people that I know and whatnot, but at the same time,
but we're still at the thing that we've been doing it for so long, and people say, well, I want to do a podcast. Like, no, you don't. You think you do.
I tell them,
you
they're
think
like,
it looks
well,
easy.
what would I need to do? And I was like, well, you need to move back in with your parents, put this before everything, ruin every relationship you're in because you have to care about this shit more than it. And it's paid off for us. It's paid off for, like, you know, I could have done all this and been stuck down here.
But
it fucking sucks down here. I hate this place down.
But people don't understand that you have to have something to talk about.
Yeah.
They think they do. But you don't.
Yeah, it's really crazy because I tell people all the time, I'm like, yo, like, you got to do like at least 50 to 75 episodes before you start even figuring out
what
a conversation.
Or what you are.
And then it takes by the time you're at 250 episodes is when, I mean, how many times that, like, we've done so many shows. There's like 9 different shows that we've done out of here. There was JCE, which was crazy, is that was so ahead of its time, where that was like a sports show that worked. And then it's just like, you know, and then it was just like Off the Rails, which came from everybody getting too fucking drunk. And then it's just like, and then there was this show that we did where we were just bullshitting without a guest.
Yep.
Then there was the interview shit that was with a guest, and then it was 2-on-1, then 1-on-1. It's like, there's been so many ways that this has been done by this point where it's like, there's a skill set that was fucking, you develop a skill set. You learn how to interview people.
Yeah.
Like when I was interviewing those 2 guys today, like, it's just bam, bam, bam. It's like, you know, and then the guy was like, man, that was really good. And I was like, yeah, dude, I've been doing fucking
you figured to fuck out
2,000 fucking podcasts.
I mean, it's not, and I tell people all the time too, it's not that difficult. I talk to people all fucking day long.
Yeah. What's cool now is like, I've been like recently starting to like fucking talk to girls again, because like my ex's bullshit is finally fucking, you know, I feel like it was a Viking funeral and I burned it and put it out to sea and we're good now. So like I started like, you know, exercising, getting back into shape. I want to put myself back out there again. And like now I start talking to girls and I'm like, oh, this is just like a podcast. I'm like, what do you do? Yeah. What do you, like, I was talking to I think it was a girl in Vegas. It was like a waitress or something. I was like, what are you up to? You know, like, what do you get into? And then you start trying to figure out like how you're going to find out if she has a boyfriend. And like, oh, like, where do you live? Who do you live with? Your parents? No. Like, what do you do on the weekends? Like, it's fun now where I'm like, oh, like, this has made it so much easier to talk to people, because before I would just get weird and be like, meh. Now I'm just like, I go right into like podcast mode.
See, I think
so what do you do for a living?
Well, I think it's because too, from doing so many podcasts, we don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
So when you did care and you wanted to learn, like, that's what you basically ruin yourself by asking questions. Now you don't give a fuck. If you take that same, it carries over to girls.
Yeah.
That's what's going to get you to do it.
Yeah. And like I talked to Jer's coworker, and we were outside and we're just standing there, and I was like, so what do you do, man? And like he asked me everything, and I'm always uncomfortable talking to people about what I do. I just don't like talking about myself. So I was like, you know, I told him that I'm like, oh, you have to like ask back or it's rude. And I'm uncomfortable because it's just one-on-one. And which is crazy because it's what I do for a living. And then I'm like, so what do you do? And then he started telling me, and then I was like, oh, this is really cool. So then I started carving through him like an interview. So I was like, well, what else do you do? All right, well, when did you get into that? And then like, I know how to talk to people at this point to make them comfortable and to let them open up. And then like, it's really cool to do. I'm excited for everything coming down the fucking pipe. I'm excited to get into cooking shows. I'm excited to have a venue. I'm excited to get into fucked up shit where we can do like a bar show. Cause there's just, it's the first time where we're not going to have to rely on anyone to do anything. And that's going to be so different because this show has been so held back because either the space wasn't correct, the people weren't correct, there wasn't people letting us do shit. We got caught up with stupid assholes like Whacker, and then you get fucking drug into doing dumb shit and he's stealing fucking ideas, and fuck that dude too.
Every guest that we ever had, he tried
and then like, you know, and then I'm just like, I just can't wait to finally be done with it all and be like, have fun recreating this now. Have fun fucking doing this shit. You know, you ain't gonna be able to do what I'm doing. You ain't gonna be able to do it for 6 days in a fucking attic and then pull some bullshit bullshit where you get the fucking podcast. I don't want your fucking award, but like the fact that you give an award to somebody who hasn't done any of the fucking work is like, that's what pisses me off.
Weren't they only in the podcast for like a month?
It's not even just him. It's just like other shit like that where the people start fucking doing their food posts and then they're fucking this and that. And then it's just like now all of a sudden they're fucking, they're fucking, Lehigh Valley style. Like I just can't wait to like be. I've always been on the outside of all this shit, and I can't wait to be above it all and be like, cool, I have a restaurant and a TV studio. This is where we're at now. And we have we have 4 studios in one, and we have a venue, and we could do whatever the fuck we want. And I just can't wait to, because I've always said I wanted to put that bullshit in my rear view. And I think it's just more me being attached to stupid shit emotionally. But like, I can't wait to actually be way past that, because like what I'm doing is for Nazareth. It's not for the Lehigh Valley. It's not for Lehigh Valley style. It's not for any of that bullshit. It's for my friends and family who live in fucking town, and your daughters can walk up the street and get fucking breakfast, and Reppy's kid can help out at the fucking studio and do shit, and people don't have to leave the area because there's nothing in fucking town to do. And that's what it's for. It's not for any of that. And that's why I know it's going to work, because I ain't trying to get into some bullshit magazine. Well, and I can't wait to tell them no.
Well, the best part is, and because it's been happening for so long, but you're finally to the point now, or whatever, that all that shit's bullshit.
It is. We were on Tiger King and no one contacted me to talk to us about it.
But it's the fact that these people rely on people thinking that they're important.
Yeah.
And just the fact that you can walk up to them and just go, you're fucking useless.
If anyone else would have been on Tiger King, it would have been in the fucking front page.
They would interview you on fucking morning call. Yeah.
You'll fucking talk about a goddamn kazoo parade, but you won't talk about the fucking kid in the basement who got on fucking Tiger King during a pandemic.
But once again, they've always said that I was mean because I would tell people to fuck off all the time. It's because I knew from the beginning you're fucking phonies.
I ran into a kid at the townhouse, and I started talking to him, and he's like, I knew you from coming in here, but he's like, you were on that Tiger King episode. Yeah. And he's like, do you listen to Jim and Sam? And I was like, I do. And he's like, Jim and Sam brought you guys up on the show, and they basically said that the only people that were podcasting at that time of the pandemic was Jim and Sam and us. The Now We Go show were the only 2 people. So when they needed to pull relevant podcasts that were discussing Tiger King, we were the only ones who were doing it. And I was like, that makes total sense on how we were found to do that.
Sure.
Because we were the only people who were podcasting at that time, because nobody else was. No. That was when you weren't supposed to drive, and JM and fucking Zach would drive down here. But it was so funny that like this show that like Josh, basically this whole thing started from Josh and myself listening to 94.1 with fucking, Opie and Anthony and all this shit. And then here all these years later, it's like those guys are fucking talking about the podcast, and fucking we're on Netflix and fucking all this shit. And then not one person in the fucking valley put that shit out on blast. And it was like, fuck you. It was, and I can't wait. And this is a lot of bullshit that I haven't said over the years, because I've been, not that I just didn't ever want to go there because I didn't know who, but then after all these years, it's like, no one fucks with us. We could say whatever the fuck we want on here. Who's fucking canceling us? We're not tied into anybody. So I'm like, cool, nobody wants to fuck with us. Now we will actually do whatever the fuck we want.
So the saying that I saw today that I liked, somebody posted it, that it just says, yes, I burn every bridge because I know how to fucking swim.
Yeah.
So go mind your own business.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Fuck everybody.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
I mean, it's not like we ever did the entire time, but like, looking back on it, it's like you think somebody would throw you a fucking bone.
Nope.
Because of the amount of shit you do for small business. And I don't want it back. I'm the last person that wants it. But at the same time, it's like, how frustrating it is where you like highlight these people and then you find out that you have to pay to be highlighted. And I'm just like, what the fuck is that? That'd be like, if I made people pay to come on the show.
That certain magazine, that Lehigh Valley Style, if you pay enough money, they'll give you a whole write-up.
Yeah.
They'll give you a whole story.
A lot of things are like that, but I don't care, because like when we do the bagel shop, it's like there's,
well, how about this? How long has this studio had that shit on the front window? How long?
People don't even know what it is.
I'm saying, how long? How long has it been there? And how many people from town have been like, hey, let's talk to these people and see what they do?
No one.
But there's an article about the fucking plant place. There's an article
I
about...
like the plant lady.
I know.
She's really cool.
But I'm saying there's an article about that. There's an article about the ceramic fucking place.
Yeah.
But no one's ever come here.
No, not once. Not once. I actually had to go to the chamber and I asked them, and they were going to charge me more money than what I asked. I'm not going to say who. I asked this friend of ours, and I was like, hey, what do you pay a month? And he told me. What it is. Yeah. And then I went back and I was like, why are you charging me this? You don't charge them that. And then they were like, well, and then and what's crazy is I talked to Eddie down at Mercer, and he said the mayor of Tatamy came down. They're like, we're going to give you a free grand. Yeah. We're going to do a free grand opening. And Eddie's like, free? I had to pay $1,000 to do all this shit. And the other thing that sucks too, and that we'll wrap up, but the fact that he got pushed out of this town between that dickhead at Birthright and the chamber and all these other fucking old men on the fucking board. All this fucking shit went on, and we now lost a really great restaurant. Say what you want about him. His food's fucking awesome. I went down there today and got a gyro, and he has way more space to work out of down there. There's a parking lot. There's no fucking brewery across the street getting food trucks, and then the town siding with the food truck people, and they're fucking his shit up. He's just running a restaurant. And I was like, man, I can't believe we lost another fucking goddamn business because of the way shit's ran.
How about they used to have a girl who used to go and try to bring businesses into town? They were paying her $30,000
and then wasn't she stealing money?
$30,000 a year or something like that. And then
something stupid. Happened. Yeah, because she did she was selling makeup, and she was started a chocolate store, and I was. And then
I'm gonna move down by the Giant. There is so much more traffic.
Yeah,
it's
that was her way to stick them because
and she's not there anymore.
Because somebody accused her taking that money and not doing her job, and
I don't know if she did. Did she? Did she bring anything in town?
I don't. Yeah, she was bringing businesses in, but she was pretty proactive.
But how about if you're going to do that? Why are you paying her to do that?
But it's the same shit everybody does when they come in here. It's just they're hopeful and then it doesn't work. They're hopeful.
But why
and
would
then
you
it
pay somebody to do that? Why would you say, hey, if we're going to do that, you can be the one who run this? But why would you give her a salary?
There's no way we're not close to the people that are on that board being too old. They were old when I was working on the park, and I was 27. I say
it many, many times over. No one runs for anything.
Yeah.
That's why.
I can't. I'm too busy. You know what we should do is bring somebody in and well, the other thing is I'm not a resident of Nazareth, so I can't fucking run.
No, that guy I'm friends with, he ran. He's on something. He'll run for all this shit.
Yeah.
Because he's tired of it too.
Yeah.
You'll have to talk to him. He's nice
we're
guy.
almost 2 hours. Let's wrap up. We just bitched for 40 minutes.
Yeah, well.
Feels good to be back and doing these shows. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. NeverAgainStudio.com. That has all of our apparel, all the shows. Go to YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. Lots of things coming down the pipe. New shows, Patreon, all that kind of stuff. We will have it all organized and ready for you guys. There's going to be more of these shows. We're going to start peppering them out. So there's going to be these whenever we can do them. And then we'll have the interview style. And then eventually we're going to get into the cooking stuff, but that's not coming until we're done with the build. So be patient. Meanwhile, subscribe, check it out, NeverAgainStudio.com. Follow us on Instagram, NeverAgainStudio. If you're single, you don't have kids, you're over the age of 29, I am taking applications, so you can reach out to me. You have to be active. If you smoke a whole joint when we hang out, don't bother getting into my DMs. I do not want burnouts. I'm looking for something to last longer than 6 months, 7 tops. That's what we're looking for. So reach out, ladies. I do not have kids, and I'm about to own a restaurant, so you can think I'm more successful than I actually will, and you can sleep with me, and then after 7 months, you can realize it was a mistake. Do you have anything to close out with?
No.
Cool. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm sweating. I cannot wait till the temperature is controlled in the new spa.
Never Again Radio. Get into it, brother.